Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, look. It's going to be drinking. Look, look. Smoking. Look, look. Swearing. All right. You've been warned. All right. So here I come in 3. Look, look. 2. Look, look. 1. Bang! Welcome, everyone. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right, brothers. So we're back for the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes. Look. All right. Let's see what we got on tap today. Well, we have a great one for you today, obviously. All right. Let me get all my stuff in order. All my show equipment in order. Look. All right. All right. So this thing. OKEx is going to set up a crypto self-regulatory organization. It's kind of interesting. All right. So we're going to talk about it then when we get there. Stone Ridge applies for a futures fund with the Security and Exchange Commission, the SEC. So another SEC application. I'm not going to lie. I'm not getting too excited about it. But we're going to read it because it is happening. And so... And then finally, Japan, that's what I'm talking about. Some regulatory fucking clarity. Japan is giving some regulatory clarity to their people. Hint, hint. They're going to give regulatory clarity about crypto fund investment guidelines. And we're going to read about those. So, bang, let's begin how we begin. Bang, yes. Let's do how we do. Bang, yes. Oh, but first, hold on, let's go here first. Oh, but first, guys from the Netherlands, man, I went to go get the package you guys sent me, but it's not here yet. I wanted to open it today for Saturday's show, the end of the week show. So, anyways, whenever it comes, I'll open it. So it'll probably be next week, obviously, right? So we'll open it next week. All right, just wanted to get that out because I did go look. It's not that I forgot to go look for the package. I went today, and it wasn't, well, Friday. It's Saturday morning at 4:11 in the morning right now, but I went on Friday, but it wasn't there yet. So, all right, bang, and now let's bang. All right. Yes, the brothers from the Netherlands. That's funny, man. They all know each other, too. All right, now I understand why I have these Netherlands guys. All right, look. Let's begin, brothers. Let's get to work. Look, Bitcoin's at $8,214. And yesterday when I left you, it was at $8,154. So that is a, whatever that is. I don't even know what that is. What is that, $64 rise? Or more than that, isn't it? Anyway, it's about $64. All right, look. Top 10 of the day, brothers. Yes, usual suspects of the day, brothers. Look, top 10 of the day. Bitcoin. Oh, did we refresh? Wait. Oh, hold on. Let me refresh just to make sure. Oh, I didn't refresh. My bad. All right, hold on. Sorry. All right, hold on. We are at 81.46 on the Bitcoin. When I left you yesterday, we were at 81.54 on the Bitcoin. So that is a whole market move of, was that $8? $8 down. All right. Now let's do there we go. There's the proper numbers. All right. Look, top 10 of the day, brothers. Usual suspects of the day. Top 10. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, EOS, Binance Coin, Bitcoin SV, and Stellar still holding on number 10. Bang! Market moves of the day, brothers. Well, single digits up, single digits down. 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 2 single digits up. 2 single digits down. All right. All right. So look. Let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here you like, you go get it because it is on sale. Bye. Look, top 10 lose the day, brothers. Nash Exchange, Crypterium, Carrot Gold Coin, Metaverse CTP, Dragon Coins, Bitcoin Diamond, Hypercash, Qcoin Shares, Status Euro, and ZB. Let's look who made money today, brothers. But top 10 winners of the day, brothers. Gainers, Centrality, Kyber Network, Aurora, Seal, IOST, Golem, XMax, Ardor, Stratus. You know I love those boys. And Ox. Yeah, Stratus. Love those boys. They'll build you a blockchain like they're building a pizza. Just order it and they'll bring it on over. It's interesting. All right, look. Market cap of the day, brothers. What we got? 217.8. Okay, so fuck all happened. 217.8 today. And yesterday we were at 217.2. So $0.6 billion up. All right. Negligible, especially in this market. Look. 24-hour volume, 43.5. All right, and volume went down. So yesterday we were at 49.2. Today we're at 43.5. So let's just call that fucking $6 billion down. All right, nothing to see here. It's boring, usual, blah, 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 blah. No big deal. Let's get to the stories. Let us get to the stories. Look. Buy OKEx, pushing for global cryptocurrency exchange standards through self-regulated organization. Now, this reminds me of the story we did. Was it this week? Hold on, let me look. Right, we did that story about what was it? Shit. Hold on. Oh yeah. So remember, Coinbase and these crypto exchanges came out with their ratings on whether a crypto is a security or not. Right. So it's sort of like, they're the self-regulated crap. They're trying to do the self-regulated stuff. Like, look, I'm going to read this story because it was the biggest story of the day, but what matters is what your government says, So, like the other thing we read the other day, Coinbase and everyone can call XRP a security, or they can call VeChain a whatever token they want. Yeah, but until the SEC says it, who gives a shit what you say? Do you see what I'm saying? I'm reading this, going to read it, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I get what they're trying to do is to show, like, look, we're trying to be regulated. Look, we're trying to have good practices and everything, which is good. But, it holds no power because the politicians are the ones, and the real regulators are the ones that say what goes down. But we're going to read this because, it is good in that you come together as an association type thing, and now you have more power when you talk to governments. You have more power when you talk as an association rather than just as some CEO of some company, right? You guys get what I'm saying, right? All right. Let's just move on, and then we'll talk. We'll yap later. OKEx launched an initiative to develop a global compliance standard for cryptocurrency exchanges. This will be done through a self-regulated organization whose members will work together to define and adopt these standards. So they're going to come up with sort of a, they're going to come up with a best practices, crypto exchange best practices type thing or something, right? All right, let's see. OKEx leads the way for global exchange standards. The lack of worldwide standards for regulating cryptocurrency exchanges has been a persistent problem in the industry. The global and decentralized nature of crypto exchanges requires each company to comply with a tangle of local and international regulations, often losing out on market opportunities due to strict or unclear rules. Exactly, and that's why, you have to go by, local and international regulations. So these guys can come up, look, we're going to read it, but these guys can come up with their best practices thing all they want, but, unless you're compliant in the local and jurisdictions, It's not really going to matter. So, however, this could soon change as a consortium. But like I said, but when they come together as a team, they could talk to the governments and have regulations built for them that are favorable, right? All right. So, look, however, this could soon change as a consortium of exchanges is set to work on introducing global standards that would help standardize regulations. So it is going to help. It is going to help. OKEx, a leading crypto spot and futures trading platform, originally based out of Hong Kong and later reincorporated in Malta, announced that it is launching an initiative to develop global compliance standards for crypto exchanges. To do so, the company is creating another self-regulating organization, SRO. The organization will be structured in a similar way to the World Federation of Stock Exchanges. And that's what I mean. Like, you still have to comply with the local stuff, but as long as if they come together, they can have a better, when you're talking to politicians around the world, when there's 100 companies represented, it's better than just a single company going and saying, hey, we want to do something, right? You know what I mean, right? An association is better than just the single company lobbying for themselves. So the organization will be structured the same way as the World Federation of Stock Exchanges, FINRA in the United States, and the World Economic Forum, the company said, and will engage exchanges and market participants in the global crypto trading community. Andy Chung, head of operations for OKEx, said that the regulations by jurisdiction are not enough to promote digital asset adoption globally. I mean, I don't know what else you want, buddy. The only way for exchanges to grow and deliver impact, so this is what Chung says, the only way for exchanges to grow and deliver impact is by joining together to develop practices and policies that will set a global standard and adapt to regional regulatory frameworks, he said in the release. I mean, just get FATF compliant. You guys should be pretty good. I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. A new age for worldwide regulation. All right, one second. Get FATF compliant. Throw some chain analysis on your exchange, and there you go. Actually, here's a little something interesting. Today, they were talking about banning derivatives for individual investors worldwide. Yeah, it was in The Economist today. So only institutions and stuff like that will be able to trade crypto derivatives. I mean, it's just talk. It's not, no one's doing that yet. But, I mean, the British are doing it. The British are about to ban, we read it, right? They're about to ban soccer mom and dad from coming to invest in derivatives, right? Oh, because they could lose their money. Oh, you could lose your money in the stock market too, fuckstick. What the fuck? Yeah, but Britain's about to do that. And now, I don't remember the name of the group or whatever, but they're talking about banning derivatives for individuals worldwide. But for institutions, bang, I mean, they're good to go, right? I mean, we need that institutional money, but I mean, I get what they're saying. People don't understand derivatives, right? Soccer mom and dad get in. They hear about 100 times leverage. They jump in. They don't understand. Like, you're going to get stopped out. If Bitcoin moves $100, well, yeah, you're about to get stopped out, right? Unless your stops are like way down there. I mean, if it shorts, if it goes down $100, yeah, well, your stop better be down like $1,000, $2,000, buddy. So they don't get that, and I understand why these governments are sort of like, look, if you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing something. So I don't believe in like, yeah, we got to protect them, but I get the point a little bit. Like, these guys are too stupid. Like, but like what's her name said, Hester Pierce here in America, the SEC lady. She said it's not our job to protect people from themselves, right? It's not our job to protect you from your own stupidity, right? And so I get what they want, but look, well, they shouldn't have traded those futures, right? Anyway, why are we talking about that? Oh, the regulation part. Oh, right, and because they want to. Oh, and that's what I was telling you. So that's the side thing that I'm not going to read about that today. We're not going to read about that because if it comes up, we'll read about it when it comes up. But people are talking about, yeah, let's do this thing where we get the, individual investor can't come. It'll only be institutionals because it's too volatile and all this. All right, but anyways, let's just get back to this. A new age for worldwide regulation. OKEx's new initiative was first shared in Malta during Delta Summit 2019. Enzo Villani, OKEx's head of strategy and innovation and former NASDAQ executive, look at you, smarty pants, announced the news, saying that it will be an independent, membership-based organization that is neutral and open to exchanges of all sizes and jurisdictions. All prospective members will have to clarify their operational practices and cooperate with governments to encourage innovation in this sector. The SRO will focus on establishing standards for market making, listing and delisting digital assets, and other items critical to the growth of the entire industry. OKEx said in the release, here's OKEx talking, this initiative seems to be, OKEx said in the release. All right. Oh, they already said that, what they said. All right, so look. This initiative seems to be riding on the wave of crypto companies taking matters into their own hands. Earlier this week, Japanese financial service giant Monex Group announced that it had established an association that will work to develop regulations regarding security tokens offering in the country. And that's what you kind of need, like associations. When one company, like let's take Facebook, for instance. I mean, Facebook is a little different because they're so mega. All right, maybe that's not a good example. But just when you're a bunch of small little companies, when you have an association and proper representation, I mean, at least here in America, when you set up a lobbying group and all that, you can get some regulations that, and then, so these guys want to set up best practices and whatever. All right. But it's not really going to matter in that your country is going to say what your laws are, right? Like, these guys can say what they're going to do all they want. But if your country says, well, I want it this way, you're going to have to do it that way. So, anyways, I just read this because, I mean, it is a step forward. It is building an association. And they are showing the politicians, hey, man, we're trying to get regulated here and stuff. I mean, and these are just cryptocurrency exchanges. I mean, so just show us what to do and we'll do it. So, all right, there you go, OKEx. Bang. All right, bang. Look now. Investment firm files prospectus for new Bitcoin futures fund with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Now, again, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but as far as this SEC stuff goes, I gave you guys that video of when the SEC guys at the hearing, what was that, last week, right? At that hearing, the hearing here in Congress, right? Look, and Jay Clayton, that's the chairman of the SEC, right? He was just like, yeah, man, no, we need, the cryptocurrency companies have to comply to our standards, right? And we read yesterday, right, the Russians have created new standards. Bang, bang, bang. Crypto is going to be, right, in 3 categories, right? They said England, the UK, bang, bang. They have a bunch of categories. You have to create new categories for crypto because it's different than everything else, right? And Jay Clayton, he's just on this tip of, no, the crypto's got to apply to our rules. So stifling innovation. And you noticed that's what the Republicans, yes. And that's what the politicians are saying was that, dude, you're stifling innovation. We're losing innovation to Switzerland, Indonesia, and the UK. Oh, and France, my bad, not the UK yet. France, right? Because they have a friendly regulatory regime, right? And so, now, and so I guess what I'm saying right here is we're going to read this, but again, we'll see how it goes. All we can do is wait and see. But this is a different kind of thing. a different kind of futures fund. And so that's going to be interesting. I'm going to teach you guys about what makes this different than regular just futures contracts, right? Because futures contracts here in America, they're regulated by the CFTC. They're the ones that do the futures contract stuff. The SEC doesn't do that. These are funds that are investing in Bitcoin. Anyway, I'm going to show you this. All right. Well, obviously, that's what the show is about, isn't it? Look. All right, let me get a sip, though. Yeah, so these are a little different, and that's why they're applying to the SEC rather than the CFTC, right? All right, I'm going to explain something a little bit later, actually. I'll say it better. All right. Investment management company Stone Ridge is trying to register a new Bitcoin futures offering with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. It is a futures? Hold on. The new fund is called NYDIG, Bitcoin Strategy Fund, and describes itself as a non-diversified, closed-end management investment company that continually offers its shares with an objective to achieve capital appreciation by investing in Bitcoin futures contracts, according to an October 2nd filing. Exactly. These guys aren't offering Bitcoin futures. These crypto sites are so fucking stupid. They're not offering Bitcoin futures. They're offering a fund. Within the fund is going to be Bitcoin futures. All right. Fucking crypto nerds. Look, detailing its investment strategy, the company noted that the fund will only invest in cash-settled Bitcoin. Oh, all right, here it is. It explains it. Okay, that pissed me off right there. Man, it pisses me off. I know what all this stuff is. You know what I mean? I'm a market killer. But it really angers me that, that motherfuckers say shit that is wrong, but in regular people like you guys, 9 to 5 kind of guys, who are trying to get their game up, doing whatever. And you're getting bad information. So bad information in, bad information out. It's like the Bible. The Lord Jesus, he said, a student is only as smart as his master. Yeah, well, if your master's a fucking moron, so are you going to be. Right? If your master's a genius and he's taught you all the genius stuff, you're going to be a flipping genius, right? That's what bothers me about these crypto sites is that they get a lot of things wrong. Like, they don't know about markets a lot of the times, They might know about crypto and all that, but when they talk about markets, you're saying it wrong. They're saying it wrong. All right, so here it is, though. All right. I dissed this author, but all right, let me see who's the author of this. Anna Alexandra. All right, lady, I dissed you, but all right. You're gonna explain here. I hope. Or don't make me have to diss you again. I just gave you a bang. Oh, I didn't even bang her. Hold on. Yes. Whoop. Hold on. Whoop. What's going on? All right, fuck her. Bang! All right, I'll give you a bang like that. Just trying to highlight her name. All right, but look, let's get real. Yes, brothers. Saturday morning, 4:33 a.m. Look. Detailing its investment strategy, the company noted that the fund will only invest in cash-settled BTC futures traded on commodity exchanges registered with the U.S. Commodity Futures Trading Commission. All right. Avoiding direct investments in in Bitcoin and other digital currencies. The file explained cash-settled means that when the relevant, and you all know what cash-settled is, but we're going to read it anyway. It's for new people or whatever. Cash-settled means that when the relevant futures expires, if the value of the underlying asset exceeds the futures price, the seller pays to the purchaser cash in the amount of the excess. And if the price exceeds the value of the underlying asset, the purchaser pays the seller cash in the amount of that excess. All right. So look. The proposed maximum offering price per the fund's share is $10. these idiots, they fucked up. I think it should say 10,000 or maybe even 10 million. I don't understand what the fuck that even means. $10, that's fuck all. That doesn't even make sense. Brothers, I love you guys. I hate going through this crap. So, okay. Oh, the fund shares? Well, the maximum. How can you have a maximum of what the price is? Anyway, that's stupid. Look, man, let's just read on. While in initial capital, it was $25 million. The fund does not provide assurance that its investment in BTC futures will appreciate in value or, on average, as well as that changes in the value of the fund's BTC futures will track the change in Bitcoin price, the filing notes. Well, of course, you can't guarantee appreciation, or else you're a hedge fund, motherfucker. What are you talking about? I mean, a Ponzi scheme. No one can guarantee money. All right. That was a weird little paragraph right there. Industry players exploring BTC futures. Yeah. So look. In late September, Bakkt's much anticipated physically settled Bitcoin futures trading went live for trading on the Intercontinental Exchange. That was a dud. The platform was the first. All right, let me calm down. That wasn't a dud, but just not what it was expected. Not what I expected. And I don't think not what anyone in the market expected. A little underwhelming. All right, look. ICE. So the platform was the first of its kind to receive approval from United States regulators and is a product of ICE, the operator of the New York Stock Exchange. Now, you know they're not going to give up, so don't worry about it. That money's coming in here. But just, the initial, what do I want to say? The initial release was, like I said, underwhelming. So look, that same month, major cryptocurrency exchange Binance launched 2 futures testnet platforms, inviting users to participate in a 10,000 Binance coin trading competition. Meanwhile, the CME Group is adding options to, and this is the beauty. The CME Group is adding options. We read about it here. The options, strangles, straddles, butterflies, all this craziness, is adding options to its Bitcoin futures contracts in the first quarter of 2020. So 2020 first quarter, bang, CME is going to bring the options. Those options boys are going to come. Remember we talked about investment vehicles. Well, options are another investment vehicle. Bang, so they're going to unleash the options boys. So in 2020, in the first, what do they say? Bang, Q1 2020. Look. So, shit. I hate when I have to say this part. Pending regulatory review. Shit. I didn't see that part. Obviously, pending regulatory review, brothers. All right. But the CFTC, they're a little more nice. Right? They've been improving everybody. And it's the SEC that are the motherfuckers. That fucker Jay Clayton, man. I don't know what his problem is, man. Like, did you see his attitude in the hearing? Right? He had attitude. Like, yeah, we're not going to let them. Right? Like, I understand. Crypto, it's nothing. I understand. When you're a big market guy, crypto, yeah, it's like the ghetto of markets. I get it. But you're the regulator. You don't say it like that. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to be the one saying it like that. All right. Let's move on. So, Tim Court, CME Group, global head of equity index and alternative investment said, what did he say? He said, based on increasing client demand and robust growth in our Bitcoin futures markets, we believe the launch of what? We believe the launch of what? Options. We'll provide our clients with additional flexibility to trade and hedge their Bitcoin price risk. And that's the truth. Options. That's what options are for, man. They are the hedge. Hedge funds that use options like a motherfucker, you know what I mean? Because you can do all this crazy shit with options. I mean, I couldn't even describe to you. I mean, I could describe to you, but you wouldn't understand even what the fuck. So I'm not going to explain it, but you can do all sorts of crazy stuff. Buy calls, sell calls, buy puts, sell puts. You got to look up options, but they're bringing them here. Bang! Yes. And the options boys are on the way. All right. Look. But what we're talking about here is, well, those options are great. So we're talking about these guys. Bang! What's their names? What's these guys' names again? Stone Ridge. Right. So they're going to offer a fund that invests in futures. All right. Now I get it. This piece here, this paragraph here was a bunch of bullshit, but look. All right. Yeah, they're gonna offer a fund that invests in the futures. So these guys will be investing in, I guess, backed and oh my gosh, my brain is CME futures. Oh my gosh, CME futures for their fund. All right, now I get it. All right, look. Good luck, brothers. Bye. Now. Yes, this is the good stuff. I like to always leave you with some good money talk on a Saturday. Dang on it. Look. Japan's FSA Drafts Supervision Guidelines to advise funds who are investing in crypto assets. Bye. That's what I told you guys. Here come the funds. Here come the fucking funds. Oh, yeah. Told you already, brothers. Markets. Here's your stock market. This is what's traded. That's the shit that you see traded every day. Oh, it goes up and down, up this, down that. Yeah, that's that. All this, those are the funds. Yeah, your 401k, that's you. Your retirement fund, that's you. Your children's college fund, that's you. It stays. It ain't moving anywhere. It ain't going anywhere. That's what is traded in a market. And that's what is needed in this market. And that's why every time I talk about Fidelity, well, daggone, I get so excited. Because Fidelity is going to offer funds. Yeah. Funds to this market. You can't escape anymore. It's bought and hodled. All right? That's why I freak out about the Fidelity stuff. That's what really makes a market, the funds. All the in and out boys, guys like me, traders, we're in and out. Yeah, that's not where the power is. The power of the market itself is in, all right, let me say this in a proper way. The foundation of the market. All right, let me say this properly. I'm just a little fueled. The foundation of your market is truly all these funds, right? The 401ks, the retirement funds, the college investment funds for the kids. That's the money that is here and stays here. That's not going anywhere. When you invest in your 401k, you at work here in America and around the world, yeah, your 401k is a fund manager. It's a fund. That's what you're investing. A 401k is just a fund. I mean, it's nothing special. Yeah, and that's what stays, right? Because, they were actively managed funds, but most funds, they just buy and hodl it. And so that's what makes the power of a market. The funds that buy it, bang, and hodl. All these cowboys up here who play with me, that we play with, yeah, that's where you see your market going up and down, up and down, up and down. But, yeah, look, it's only a quarter of the market. Yeah, the rest of it is rock solid, baby. Yes. Rock solid, brothers. And that's the true nature of a market. Wow. A good market. There's other markets out there, but shit. I don't even want to talk to you about credit default swaps and whatnot. Look, Japan's Google credit default swap. Yeesh. Japan's Financial Services Agency, FSA, has published draft guidelines for funds investing in cryptocurrencies. So, bang! So now this is what we're seeing. So, for instance, like I said, like I've told you, Fidelity is going to come and they're going to offer funds. Yeah, those funds are going to be in crypto, right? And that's what Japan just did. Japan said, all right, anything like a Fidelity thing that offers, these funds, now they're going to issue the draft, it's only a draft, guidelines for them. So in other words, They're giving the rules, regulatory clarity to the fund managers now. That's the money we need. That's the money we need. All right. So Japan is years ahead of the majority of the nations in the crypto game, since they realized the potential in crypto back in 2017 and even legalized it for public use. You know that Bitcoin is legal tender in Japan. To give you a perspective, most of the so-called crypto-friendly nations only allow for business use of cryptos like exchanges and trading, while public use and a common model of payment are very rare. Currently, there are 19 licensed cryptocurrency exchanges operating in the country in Japan. Of these, 3 were approved this year, and the rest received licenses way back in 2017. Japan's been on the ball for a long, long time. In the proposed guideline, they say, it is anticipated that financial products that invest in crypto assets, virtual currency, will be formed in the future. But there are also indications that investment in crypto assets is encouraging speculation. The agency believes that it should carefully handle the formation and sale of investment trusts that invest in such assets. Bang! See what I'm saying? They know. Where are you going? You're trying to run away right there. Look, right? What do they say? Financial products are coming, right? They will be formed in the future. It says right there, will be formed in the future. Yeah, they know Fidelity's coming with the IRAs, the 401ks, all of it, the retirement funds, all of it. Fidelity is going to unleash. And so their version of Fidelity is going to unleash, and they know what's coming, and so they want to set rules for, all right, which is good. You need regulatory clarity for these guys to do that. Yeah, to offer an IRA, to offer a 401k in crypto. Okay, here are the rules to do it. But so look, according to the temporary update, the regulator believes that financial products that involve crypto investment will be made available to Japanese citizens in the future. But the body notes that there are indications that these kinds of investment options could trigger speculation. That's a little weird thing. They're worried about speculation. It's all speculation, isn't it? I don't understand that part. So the country has had its issues. The collapse of Mt. Gox, blah, blah, blah. In May, Japan passed a bill. All right. And the 2018 CoinCheck hack. In May, Japan passed a bill to amend 2 existing financial laws, the Funds Settlement Act and the Financial Instruments and Exchange Act, both of which govern cryptocurrency regulation. The legislation will come into effect in April 2020. So they have made some laws and rules, and they're coming into effect in 2020. And that's what you need, laws and rules, and then boys can reach. And then guys can come. There's only one country, Japan, and obviously they're innovators. Obviously Japan has taken the helm here. But we need everyone to do this. We need everyone. Give your guidelines, give your regulations, give your stuff so that these boys know how to attack the market. So there we go. Japan's FSA Drafts Supervision Guidelines advise funds to invest in cryptocurrencies. Bang! All right, let's move on. Bang! What we got here? Shout-outs. Let's go to shout-outs. Bang! Hurricane Master. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! DP Entertainment. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Sweetie. Yes. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Oh, and I got to read this thing she said. Bang! 420. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! And then wait, where is this? Hold on. All right, let's do Biniam first. Biniam! Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! So she sent this. She's like, oh, Shomari, I'm nice. You better be on your best behavior when visiting my town. I can't wait. Of course. So I told her, I'm like, wait, what did I say? I said, what? Who, me? Whatever do you mean, sweetie? What do you think, sweetie? Why are you telling me that? You better be on your best behavior. I'm not going there to rob a bank. You know? Like, look, sweetie. Just sit in the passenger seat here and keep the car running. I'm going to head in that bank for a second. Yeah, I mean, like that. I go visit her and I'm like, hey, sweetie, just keep the car running. I just got to go make a quick withdrawal at this. I got to go make a quick withdrawal at this bank over here. Of course, man. I'm not going there to overthrow your government. Look, sweetie, love you, girl. Yeah. Bang. What do you mean? My best behavior. You haven't even seen the worst. Look. Like I'm going to go rob the country. Like I'm going to go rob the city or something. Look. All right. Jeez. I'm giving a bad impression here, smoking and drinking. Rob Ert. Bye. Look. Oh, and Rob Ert, where are you? This guy, Rob Ert, here you are. You said Coruscant Shao. So I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, homeboy? So I Googled Coruscant. All right. Is that what you're saying? You live there? So it's a place in Russia, Coruscant. Let's look at it closer. Yes, lovely town, lovely city, I'm sure. All right. Down here in Russia. And then you said Shao. I was like, what the fuck is that? And it's a Chinese character, meaning have good life, longevity and good long life. So if that's what you're saying, well, thank you, brother. And Shao to you as well. And Shao to everyone watching this. Yes. That's how you learn, brothers. A little Shao. Well, you don't learn through Shao, but the brothers teach you stuff. Yeah, so Shao to everyone here, meaning longevity. Bye. And, all right, you're a Russian? Is that what you're saying? Look. Bye. Yes. All right. Yeah, he sent me that, right? All right, this thing. Korishi Shao. All right. You know, I asked him, you live there? Like, what are you talking about? I'm assuming. All right, brother. Look. Bye. So, who is that again? Rob Ert. See you, brother. Bye. Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch right here. Look at him. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Look. Bye. Yes. Got you. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. He said he put something in the package. Oh, I can't wait. We're going to see. We're going to open it here. Look, Minium. It's Minium talking about CB Newswire. Ethereum Venture Production Studio Consensus announces that it has fully acquired Infura, a blockchain infrastructure provider that the firm previously backed. All right. I heard a little bit about this. Wasn't there something else about it, though? Something else has a fully acquired a blockchain. There was something else about it, but nice. Bang, Ethereum. Yes. Ethereum expanding, doing a little something. Look, Bob. There's our brother. Bob. Bang. Master of airdrops. When we had them. Bang. Love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang. Yes. Robbie Hardaway. See you, brother. Bang. Chung head, you son of a bitch. That's the same son of a bitch from up there. Bang. Yes. Don't let them fool you, people. They try to hide themselves. All right. And then we did this one yesterday, but we'll do it one more time since he's so cute. Look. Bearish Death Cross. Yo, what did Ronquez say today? There's no such thing as a fucking death cross, okay? A lot of these crypto sites, they're just making up names for shit, okay? I love what Ronquez said here. He said, yeah, anti-death golden moonshot cross upcoming. They're just making shit up. Ronquez is a real killer. You know, he's an actual stock guy. You know, he's a murderer like me. You know, he's an actual market guy. Right? These guys are just making shit up. But you know what's so fucked up is just because regular people, they believe that. They don't know. And it's so fucked up, man. It's so fucked up. All right. The death cross appears on the road. And so, you got to be kidding me. All right, look, let's get out of here. Bang, look, bang. Let's get you back to your Saturday and your weekend with your loved ones and whatnot. Yes. Look. So look, guys, OKEx Crypto, self-regulatory organization. Bang! Now, I don't agree that that organization is actually going to, they can't make governments change their laws. But what is good is that when they come together as a team and talk to the politicians in each country, then, they hold more weight. It's like anything. Come on, let's get real. Let's not be naive. When you show you have more money behind you, it's better. If I'm just one company, a little, I don't know what, $50 million company, that's one thing. But if I've got 10 $50 million companies behind me and we're talking to you, equaling 500 million altogether, yes, well, that holds a little more weight, doesn't it? That holds a little more weight, especially as a politician. Yes. They might want some campaign contributions and whatnot, right? So, yeah, man. They're giving it the effort, and we'll just see what happens with it, We'll just see what happens with it. All right. But, and then Stone Ridge applies for a futures fund with the SEC. Yeah. So, their fund is going to invest in the futures, right? And so that'll be interesting. We'll see how the SEC treats that. I'm not going to lie to you. After last week's hearings and listening to Jay Clayton speak, it doesn't look like the SEC is trying to do. They're not. They're not trying to accommodate this market at all. They want this market to fit into their regulatory structure. They're not trying to, like other countries like the UK, like Switzerland, like we read in Russia, where they're making, whole new categories for this crypto. It doesn't sound like the Americans, well, at least the SEC wants to do that at all. But what was good about the hearing the other day was, if you look at the second hour, 44 minutes, when that politician was like, yo, fuck stick, get to it. Do you need to fucking regulate it, or do we need to regulate this, or are you going to get down to doing it? Is basically what that Republican said. And so I like that spirit there. And, why am I talking about that? Oh, the SEC stuff. What? Oh, yeah, and so we'll see what the SEC does about this this filing right here. If they grant it or not. All right. And then finally, Japan FSA Crypto Fund investor guidelines. Perfect, exactly. The Japanese know that here come the funds. That's what matters. Here's your market. That's what's traded. All the rest are just funds. All the rest are funds. That's what makes a real, true market. Well, I shouldn't say it that way. Let me just say it in a proper way. There are many markets. There are liquid markets and illiquid markets. This is what a liquid market looks like, when a little portion of it is trading in and out daily, but bang, it's hodled. Bang, and it's solid. And that's what's about to come here. And so the Japanese realize that, and have created laws for their fund managers to give them guidelines into investing into crypto. In other words, when Fidelity, if Fidelity goes to Japan, I don't know, but any Fidelity type place, now they're going to know, this is what I have to do to offer a 401k. This is what I have to do to offer a retirement fund. This is what I have to do. These are the guidelines I have to follow to offer a college fund. Perfect. That's all they need. And then, the lawyers in that devise the thing, and then you unleash it. And so, bang, Japan, coming hard, coming strong, giving the guidelines, regulatory clarity, giving some regulatory clarity. Shit. All right, well, that's it then. Let's chill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look. Subscribe below. Press the bell. You get automatic notifications when I do this show. The greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. My name is Shomari Clarke. I love doing this. This is the favorite time of my day. Bye. Look. So, until Tuesday, have a great weekend. Spend it with your loved ones. And have a good time. Eat some steak. Eat some food. Good drink. Yes. All that good stuff. And I will see you on Tuesday. We'll be back at it. Yes. Watching these sons of bitches. Bye. And, it's all we can do. So, look, until then. Look, my name's Shomari Clarke. Bye. And I'm always on duty. Over and out.